Jimin's house. It was a Sunday morning, and you were sleeping peacefully on your plushy filled bed, and a soft instrumental music was playing from a Bluetooth speaker on the nightstand. Your hair was messy and eyes were shut. Your one leg was tossed over the purple blanket, while your hand was resting on a pillow subconsciously. Just then, your bedroom door swung open. It was Jimin, your elder brother, who didn't need a permission to come to your room anytime. Yeah, why ain't she? Yeah. He was wearing his gym shorts, his hair was messy, and he had the most annoyed look on his face, as if something was bothering him. You groaned, covering your face with a pillow. Oh, Pa, it is a Sunday. Let me sleep peacefully. Jimin made a fake pouch and then walked straight to your bed. Who sleeps like this? He said, looking at you curled up like a kitten. I said, let me sleep. You shouted while pulling the blanket over your head. Jimin rolled his eyes, placing his both hands around his waist. So you won't listen to me like this. Never mind, I have another way. He whispered to himself and went to your bathroom. His eyes looked around as he was scanning for the water bucket, and finally he found it near the wash basin. He smiled and quickly filled up a bucket with cold water. Lifting the bucket, he walked towards your bed, carefully preventing himself from falling. He removed the blanket. You shrieked while shooting up from the bed as you were soaked head to toe. Your hair was plastered to your forehead while you were letting out low gasps as the water was icy cold. Oh, Pa! Jimin smirked like the proudest villain. I had already told you to get up like a good girl. Now go and take shower. My friend is coming over, so no running around in these shirts. You have grown up now. You clenched your hands into fists and opened your mouth to shout at him, but he walked out. Why he came in my life, you muttered under your breath and dragged yourself towards the bathroom. Turning on the tap, you stood near the shower to relax your mind. After 5 minutes, you came out of the bathroom and drying your hair and scrubbing your face with your favorite cherry scented cleanser. You walked over to your walk in closet, your eyes scanning through the outfits for a while, and then finally your hand stopped at a red frock. The dress was not, but it had. But you didn't care about that. Tying your hair into a bouncy ponytail, you added a small red ribbon and rushed down the stairs, flipping your hair with a confident smile. You looked at Jimin, who was peacefully sitting on the couch and sipping his banana milk. He looked up at you and almost choked. This is a dress, Oppa, you said, crossing your arms, making him roll his eyes. Don't you have any decent dress like any other normal girl? I would wear what I want. If you have any problem, stop inviting your friends over here. Jimin looked at you blankly for a moment and then shrugged, sipping his banana milk. You looked at him and your eyes widened, witnessing a familiar banana milk in his hands. Hey, wait a second. Is that my banana milk? You said while pointing towards the yellow carton. Jimin smiled, taking another sip. So good, I can never done by this, he said while making different faces only to tease you. Oppa, this was mine. See, I had even put my name on it. Jimin glanced at the bottom of the carton. Oh, I don't see that. Don't cry for milk. Go and get mine from the fridge. You flung open the fridge and scanned every shelf, top, middle, and bottom, but it was nowhere. You even moved the kimchi container aside in desperation. Oppa, there is no milk in the fridge. Jimin chuckled to himself before speaking out from the living room. Oh, I just got remembered that I drank it last night. Your hands balled into fists and then you stormed to the living room. Suddenly the doorbell rang. Jimin frowned, glancing at the wall clock. He was not supposed to be here so early. Then he looked at you and spoke. Go and open the door, he ordered. You glared at him and turned slowly. Inhaling deeply, you walked towards the door. As you opened the door, your expression completely changed. You looked at the tall guy with black hoodie. The chain necklace around his neck was peeking out. His hair was all messy. It was Minhu, your classmate. He was a topper of your school, but you never came to figure out that why he styles himself like a bad boy. Hey Mayan, you left these behind in the class. He said casually, extending a notebook to you. Your eyes lit up seeing the notebook. Oh, thank you so much. I thought I lost it. Just then Jimin appeared from behind. Who is he? He asked you, stepping forward like a bodyguard. Minhu unfazed, looking at him, and gave him a polite bow. Hey, my name is Minhu. I am Vine's classmate. Jimin's eyes narrowed and he looked at you like a protective elder brother. And the next moment, without any hesitation, he snatched the notebook from your hands and grabbed your wrist. You looked at him confused. He went back to the living room while you followed him behind. Plopping himself onto the couch, he started to shoot daggers into you. He's my classmate, Opa, and he just came to give me notes, that's it. But he didn't seem a good boy to me. He said, looking at your face. You gave him the most disbelieving look. Who told you that I'm dating him? You said, moving your hands in the air in frustration. I know not now. He said, like a typical protective brother. You really need to go to the psychiatrist. You yelled and stormed back to your bedroom. After a while, you were singing a song while scrolling through your phone. Just then, your brother Jimin barged in again without knocking, of course. Hey, you, my friend is not coming today. He had something urgent came up. And why are you telling me this? I am not interested. I just came to tell you, don't exaggerate the matter. You rolled your eyes without even looking up at him. Meanwhile, your phone lit up with a buzz. It was a message which said, let's meet at the cafe at 4 p.m. Can't wait to see you. You didn't even realize it, but your entire expression had changed. Jimin immediately noticed. What is that thing in your mobile which is making you blush? He said. You quickly turned your phone away. I said, who? You better not touch my belongings, Sopa. You said, shooting him a glare. Jimin said on the floor, staring at you. What kind of little sister does this to his older brother? And what kind of elder brother doesn't miss any chance to tease his sister? Grabbing your phone and clutch, you slung it over your shoulder and began walking towards the door. Where are you going now? He called from behind. You turned to him with the sweetest and fakest smile. I'm going to the cafe. My friend has an assignment and we are working on it together. He flinched at your boldness. He was completely surprised by your audacity. Before he could recover, you opened the door. After 20 minutes, the bell on the door jingled softly as you stepped inside. It was quiet, almost too quiet. You turned around to see your handsome friend smiling at you. His name is Jungkook. You met him at your best friend's birthday party. Miss me, princess, he whispered. His voice was deep and sweet like honey in winter. You smiled. I miss you so much, he smiled, caressing your hair. You sat by the window. You both always choose the corner booth as it is a little hidden from view. You tucked a strand of your hair behind your ear while he reached over. The waiter came to you with a menu. You started to browse the menu, which made Jungkook chuckle. You frowned looking at him. You always pretend to look at the menu, but you will order fries and pasta, won't you? You rolled your eyes. And you will order the tteokbokki and steal my fries too, he laughed. Soon the food arrived. He looked at you, still holding your hand, but now a little tighter. So who is home? He asked knowingly. You said, adding some pasta in your plate. How it could be? I told Nuna about my brother. He drank my banana milk. You said while pouting. Jungkook blinked and burst into a laughter. Your brother has some issues, he said with a teasing glint in his eyes. You giggle. Please do. Maybe he will stop acting like a jealous bodyguard. He smiled, admiring you. After having the dinner, he made you sit in the car to drop you home. You asked him to stop the car on the street corner near your block, which was far enough from your house so your brother wouldn't see. I will walk you the rest of the way, he offered. You shook your head with a smile. No, that is fine. Just drop me here. He frowned but nodded. Thank you for today, you said, whispering. Jungkook touched his cheek, pretending to be dazed. I might not recover from that. You laughed. No, I will go before Opa see. You said and got down the car. He smiled, staring at your retreating figure. As you entered the home, you frowned as the house was suspiciously quiet. Opa, where are you? You called him, but there was no response. You sat throwing your heels in the living room, and then you started to walk upstairs to your bedroom. At 9 p.m. It's been 3 hours since you have returned back home. You were scrolling through your mobile phone when your stomach started to growl. Am I feeling hungry again? Let's go downstairs and ask Opa to make something delicious for me. You didn't even realize that before going to the bed. Carefree, you tiptoed out of your bedroom and headed downstairs. The lights were dim as you entered the corner. The slight sound of sizzling food and clicking pans came from the kitchen. Ah, Opa is already cooking for me. You smiled to yourself, taking a step forward. Ah, you gasped, stumbling slightly. You looked up, ready to scold your brother, and froze, your eyes widened in a shock while your lips parted, but nothing came out of your mouth. Right in front of you was standing Jungkook, your friend. You stuttered, whispering. His jaw was dropped to equally stunned. Wait, you are Jimin's sister? You blinked rapidly, your mouth still hanging open. And you are his best friend? You asked little loudly. He might hear us. You hissed, half shocked and half melting. He climbed the stairs. Your bedroom, he asked, and you pointed at the wooden door on the right side with the label Enter after knocking the door thrice, which your Opa never followed. He gently stepped in. Closing the door, your breath hitched. Why didn't you ever tell me you are his best friend? You asked, crossing your arms. He ran a hand through his hair as he plopped down on the bed beside you. Because I didn't know. Jimin talks about you like you are still 5. Opa doesn't leave any chance to embarrass me. You said, moving your hand in the air. Oh my, I was going to bed. Jungkook smiled. On the other hand, Jimin had prepared the dinner and he walked in the living room holding a ladle in his hand. Hey bro, where did you? The food is ready. Come and have it before it gets cold, he said, looking around. Where did he go? He thought to himself, and just then he heard a loud from upstairs which made him flinch. Without wasting a second, he quickly stormed upstairs. Come on, he won't come, he's making dinner. But still, I can't trust him. Suddenly, the bedroom door swung open, both of your eyes wide, and witnessing a Jimin on the doorway, holding a ladle. Looking at both of you, his jaw dropped, a ladle clattered to the floor in slow motion. You gulped. He shifted, stepping into the room. Jimina, listen, please. Jungkook spoke. Come on, don't act like that. I know you are dating my sister. How do you know? You turned your head fast to look at Jimin. Opa, are you dating his sister? Likai? Jimin looked around. Jungkook smiled. Well, she told me yesterday, and you know what I said to her? I said that this is your life, and you have full right to choose your partner by yourself because at the end of the day, you are gonna live with him. So you should also accept your sister's choice just like a good brother. Jimin looked at you while you gave him an innocent pout in return. Hey, you go. Opa, he's my friend, you said shyly, looking at Jungkook. You gulped down and nodding your head in yes, you ran to the bathroom. Jungkook chuckled to himself, looking at you running to the bathroom like a startled bunny. Jimin growled, glancing at his blushing face. Jungkook nodded his head, blushing to himself. Jungkook in his mind, thank you Likai for telling me. After 2 months, the priest declared Jimin and Likai husband and wife while you both were clapping for them. You giggled, clapping more loudly. Jimin looked around, his eyes searching for both of you in the crowd. Where did they go now? He whispered to Likai. Come on, they are going to marry in 1 month.